Steve Witkoff, the U.S. Special Envoy, has told that Russia has agreed to allow the U.S. and Europe to give Ukraine robust security guarantees as part of a potential peace deal. While speaking to CNN, Witkoff said that both U.S. and Europe could effectively offer Article 5-like language to cover a security guarantee, referring to NATO's principle that an attack on one member is an attack on all. He added that it was agreed by both U.S. and Russia in Alaska summit that the arrangement could be an alternative if Ukrainians can live with it, since Putin has long opposed Ukraine joining the NATO.
It means that the United States is potentially prepared to be able to give Article 5 security guarantees, but not from NATO, directly from the United States and other European countries. That is big. I mean, really big.
Now, this idea of one such agreement, however, has been rejected by Zelensky, who said that a ceasefire was necessary as it was impossible to negotiate under fighting during a press conference alongside President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen.
You allow me the President's help.
And this is our main task. We need security to work in practice, like Article 5 of NATO, and we consider EU accession to be part of security guarantees. And we have heard from President Trump that America and Putin see it the same way. So we talked about the EU accession negotiations.
Now, despite rejection from the Ukrainian leader, EU Chief Ursula von der Leyen hailed the US proposal of an offer of NATO-style security guarantees.
We welcome President Trump's willingness to contribute to Article 5-like security guarantees for Ukraine. And the coalition of the willing, including the European Union, is ready to do its share.
So what exactly is Article 5 and why it matters to Ukraine? Well, incorporated in 1949, the primary aim of the North Atlantic Treaty was to create a pact of mutual assistance to counter the risk of that Soviet Union would seek to extend its control of Eastern Europe to other parts of the continent. Early participating countries had agreed that this form of solidarity was at the heart of the treaty, effectively marking Article 5 on collective defense a key component of the alliance. The Article 5 of NATO establishes the principle of collective defense, where an armed attack on one NATO member is treated as an attack on all members. The purpose is to ensure mutual security and deter aggression against NATO members. Anchored in Article 51 of the UN Charter, it recognizes the inherent right of individual or collective self-defense. Under the article, each member state agrees to assist the attacked party or parties by taking action that's deemed necessary, which may include the use of the armed force. The measures taken under Article 5 sees when the UN Security Council intervenes to restore peace. But Zelensky's apprehensions on US guarantees are not inexplicable, as they don't provide the security umbrella of NATO. The US guarantees are for non-NATO Ukraine, tailored to its conflict with Russia, as US has asked Ukraine to give up its demand to join NATO. US guarantees are less formal, potentially non-binding, and lack NATO's military structure. US guarantees emphasize immediate, practical support versus Article 5's like troop, weapon and logistics. Although, historically, US guarantees to Vietnam, Afghanistan show inconsistent reliability. The Article 5 of NATO has been invoked just once since its inception after the September 11th attacks, when NATO allies triggered Article 5 and came to America's assistance, leading to NATO-led invasion of Afghanistan against the ruling Taliban.